Shalom, shalom. I'm gonna give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, divine us to the editors and apostles of Great Millstone, for teaching me the truth of sincerity, salutation to the hopeful that has spread at the four corners of the earth. Alright, so the title of this lesson will be Putting Off the Old Ways. Okay? So we have to put off the old ways, right? And a lot of people, a lot of Israelites, they get that, you have you get that they take it way out of proportion, way out of context, right? Putting off the old ways means just putting off the wickedness you used to do, right? Putting off that wicked man, right? And become renewed, okay? If you usually if you used to do drugs, right, you got to put that off. If you used to commit adultery, commit idolatry, you have to put that off. Put that off. So you have to put off your old ways when you're coming to this truth. Okay. So I'm just gonna get into that because it's a learning process, right? It's a learning process. It's a training process. Every day is a training process. Every day, you have to get better and better. Okay. Proverbs 17:3, it reads, "The finding pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, but the Lord Yahweh tries the hearts." Okay, so the Lord Yahweh, He tries the hearts, which means what? That He will, which that word hearts goes back to mind. Okay, He will put you through tests, tribulation to see, will you be able to endure, to see, to make you strong. Okay. And, sometimes you're gonna fall, right? You're gonna fall. It's gonna happen because we're in the flesh. That scripture that goes into that. The righteous man falls 10 times, he get back up. So we're gonna fall, but it can't get to the point where it will knock you out of the truth. Okay. In that fire tests the purity of silver and gold, but the Lord tests the heart. Right. Basically, you're gonna go through tribulations. We all go through tribulation in this walk. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13 reads, "There has no temptation taken you but such as is common to man." Okay, but the Most High is faithful; He will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. Okay, so the temptation we're going through, the tribulation we're going through, is to make us more stronger in our faith, to make us more stronger in the spirit, to make us more wise, right? Because when you go through a trial, when you go through trials and you go through a temptation, you learn from your temptation, right? You learn from your trials, right? And ultimately, if you get more understanding, so it's to make it's to give us more understanding, to make us more strong, right? And to basically boost our faith up. Okay, doing that, Yahweh Shah dealing with us, right? Because if you're not going through ultimately if you're not putting all your old ways, you continue to have that one foot in the world and one foot in the truth kind of spirit on you, then ultimately the Lord will spew you out of His mouth. Okay, so we have to constantly, day by day, we're gonna get trials. Day by day, we're gonna go through trials and tribulation, and ultimately it's to basically purge that old man off of us, right? But will the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it? Okay. All right. And ultimately, the biggest temptation we're coming to is that MTP, and the Lord, He ultimately gonna make up escape, through the church, Okay, so Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Okay, so through much tribulation we will enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Okay, so and that all goes back to what? Basically, you're gonna go through trial and tribulation. As long as you're in the flesh, as long as you continue to walk, as long as you in the truth, you can continue to go through trials and tribulation, to make that to purify you, right? to pure, to make you pure and pleasing in the sight of the Lord. Okay. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 22, it reads, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts. Okay. So we have to put out the concerning the former conversation. Let me look that word up. Former conversation. You go to the back to our in the strophe. Okay. Which means a manner of life, conduct, of behavior. Okay. So we have to put out that old way of living, the old way of behaving, right? If you were lying, if you were very deceitful, you're robbing, stealing, if you were lusting, wherever you were in the old before you came to the truth, you had to put off that, right? Again, we're gonna go through trials and tribulation. We're gonna fall, right? But we can't let that fall to shake us, right? We can't let Satan shake us out of this truth. Okay, we have to continue to pray, fast, do what we need to do, right? In order to shake that demon off of us. Okay. That ye put off concerning the former conversation of the old man, okay, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, okay, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, okay. And by being renewed in the spirit of mind, means going through, trials and tribulation, praying, fasting, right, being humble, right, and that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness, okay. Okay, so we have to put on a new man, right? When we come to the truth, we are becoming a new person. We become a newborn babe, okay? That's created in righteousness and true holiness, okay? So we're supposed to show that brotherly love. We're supposed to be that humble child, okay? We're supposed to be humble. We're supposed to show humility to one another. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 16 reads, for which cause we faint not, okay? For which cause we faint not, but through our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day, okay? But though our outward man perish, okay, but yet the inward man is renewed day by day. So, which I mentioned, going through that training, right? That rigorous training that we're gonna undergo, right? Is renewing that man, the inward man, the old way of living, right? That is renewing that inward man day by day, okay? It doesn't happen one day, right? You're gonna fall, right? It's not gonna happen one day. It's gonna take time, right? Because what? We're living in a wicked society. We're living in a wicked society that promotes wickedness. Okay, so this is why we have. This is why we have. To continue to pray, right? That the Lord did not take the spirit off of us, right? That He continued to walk. That we continue to walk faithfully and humble with Him. Okay. In Romans 12:2, it reads, and be not conformed to this world, okay? So we're not supposed to be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is a good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Okay, so we're supposed to be transformed by the renewing of our mind, okay? That we may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. This is NLT. It reads, don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, because what? This word promote wickedness, okay? Idolatry, adultery, homo, okay? This is what this word promotes. but let the Most High transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Okay, and how the Lord gonna do that? By putting that, by trying our hearts, right? By putting us through trials and tribulations. Okay, you know, by purging out the wickedness. Then you will learn to know the Most High will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. Okay. So, I guess it was like quit, like quit one. Um, just get straight to the point, really. So, I'm gonna close out here. By giving all honor and praises to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. To the next time, say Shalom to the left.